Hello there, and welcome back to the MellowBun8 podcast. And in today, episode 2, we're going to be doing some bad Shakespeare readings. And specifically, I'm going to be attempting to, for the very first time, read some lines from Shakespeare. I'll be first doing a Midnight's Dream, I believe that's what it's called, that play. And then for the second one, I'll be doing a random sonnet I found on opensourceshakespeare.org. It's called A Lover's Complaint, and it says it was written in 1609. Never really heard about them before. I literally just randomly Google search, Shakespeare plays, and this one came up, and that was the very first page that, it said recommendations. I just clicked that one, and these two, don't know what they are, never been a big fan of Shakespeare. The only time I've ever read Shakespeare was in high school when we were forced to, and I totally forgot about it. I mean, I know the name Romeo and Juliet, but I don't know any of the characters or what really happened. All I know is it's a tragedy, so people died. So yeah, I'm newbie to Shakespeare. I just thought this would be a fun little exercise for me. Just something to do for the podcast. And for, I guess, the first segment, A Midnight's Dream, I'll just, out of the blue, just, because it's such a long play, I'll just pick the very first character that comes up, which is a person named Puck. Don't know. Oh, literally don't know who that is, but you know what? I'll just do all his lines. Do all his lines for the first segment, and then read out the entire love poem or love sonnet. Yeah, let's see how well this does. I know I'm not the best voice actor or anything. I just do it for fun, just because it's something that I never done before, first experience, and then listening to it maybe it wasn't that bad, or I'll be like, oh my god, I knew I was horrible, and this just validates everything. This reading of mine, it validates how horrible my voice acting is, or my reading is. Oh well. All right, let's begin. Damn it, I forgot what the play was again. Okay, a Midsummer Night's Dream. Wow, is that even what does that even mean? Just call it a dream or a night's dream. Man, the old English. Okay, well, no, never mind. I should take that back. Shakespearean English. Come on. All right. Doing from the reading of Puck. Hey now, spirit, whither wanders? What's with this English? Hey now, spirit, whither wander you? I don't know what that means, but okay. All right. Then the second line is, oh, okay, so he has a few. Second line, the king doth keeps his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen comes not within his sight. For Oberon is passing bell and wrath, because that she and he attend hath. A lonely boy stolen from an Indian king. Oh, I didn't realize this had diversity. Oh well. She never had so sweet a changeling. A jealous Oberon would have the child. Night on his train to trace the forest wild. What? Why is there? Is it? This a poem or play? It's rhyming. What? But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. By fountain clear or sprinkle starlight sheen, but they do square, and all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there. So I just read that line, and I do not know what the hell this was. I guess the queen likes a boy, and Oberon's jealous or something. I don't know what everything else that happens. Yeah, so this reading, blind reading, very first time, don't know anything, and wow, did I just pick the bad translation, or is this what it's actually translated as in like the textbook for high schoolers and middle schoolers? Because my God, it rhymes, but like it's not the fun type of rhyme where you actually enjoy rhyming, like, rap and hip hop or like modern songs. But man, like I do not want to actually go into an audition or just any type of theater play and like try to say this because like I would just flop the first line just because it's like, wait, I have to rhyme now? It all has to rhyme? Oh, no, thank you. Either way, okay, this is his third line of the play. And this is from Act 1 still. Thou speakest. Isn't that how you say it? Thou speakest, alright? I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. When I a fat and wait, what? When I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of filly foil, and sometime lurk I am in a gossip's bow, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her withered lap the ale pour or the ale. Oh, again, it's pouring the ale. My goodness, this English. And on her withered lap pour the ale. Sometime, oh wait, no, I missed the line. Whoops. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometime for 3-foot steel mistaken to me. But then I slip from her bun, down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir holds their lips and laughs, and waxen in their mirth and knees and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon. I'm assuming that was like the jester introducing Oberon? Like, I'm assuming Puck is the person who is like the guy who does the entrances, or is he the person who's commenting on everything while the other person is acting on? Like, is he the chorus of like a play? Like, I don't really know what he is, but I just know that from the last line that, oh, here comes Oberon. Yeah, we should probably clap or something like that. Okay, well, that was weird. Oh, okay, finally, a line, his fourth line. Something really short. I remember. I remember. Hey, I remember. All right, and his next line is, I'll put a girdle round. Wait, what? I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes. What is this? What is the sentence? Just say, I'll put a girdle in like 40 minutes. Like, I'll grab the girdle. Or, just like, here's the girdle. I'll be back in 40 minutes. And like, what the hell? What do you need the earth for? Oh, my goodness. Oh, here it comes. Puck. Aye, there it is. Aye, there it is. Oi, there it is. Okay, and next in line for Puck. Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Oh, it's actually weird reading like, and actually, oh, this line, it's like, oh, it's like modern English. I wonder if we can make this something, I don't know, like, let's make it archaic. Fear not, my lord, the servant shall do this. Like, I shall get it done, my lord. Yeah. Yeah, still don't know what happens. Like, okay, so is Puck the actual servant of Oberon? Is my lord like? I'm assuming he's the servant because, like listeners, like I haven't been actually reading any of the other lines. I literally just went on this link, just saw Puck, like clicked on the Puck's name, and all these lines came up, and like I have not been looking at any of the like acts or like the summaries or any of the special information. It's literally just Puck's line, and I've just been scrolling down to find his line, so I don't know anything about the story. Okay, well, this is Puck's first line in Act 2, Scene 2? What? Oh, did I skip 2? Oh, no. Oh, no, I think I skipped a couple. Oh, no. Oh, crap, I went to this act. No, I went to Act 2, Scene 1 instead. No. Oh, crap. That should be where Puck is, right? Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, he only shows up in Act 2. Okay. Man, I thought I actually screwed up there. I'm like, wait. Okay, well, never mind. Let's go to Puck now in Act 2, Scene 2. Ah, he only has one? Okay. Entering Puck. Through the forest have I gone, but Athena... Oh, not Athene? Okay. Through the forest... Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, of whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athena, he thought where? This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty so she doth not lie, near this lack love, this kill quarters. Wait, what the? It ruined the rhyme. No. Oh, man. I can't. I know I'm breaking characters, like giving commentary, but like, oh, this is like really weird. Just not rhyming after a couple of seconds. Just like, okay. But back to it. Churl upon the eyes I throw, all the power of this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep this seat on thy island. So awake when I am gone, for I must now be to Oberon. Yep, don't know what happened. I'm guessing he didn't find what he was looking for. He didn't find the maid? Huh. Well, that's weird. So he went out after introducing Oberon. Now he's trying to find a girl, and they're not liked? Okay. Well, okay, so now to Act 3, Scene 1. Trying to find a Puck appears here. Oh, yes, he does appear. All right, let's see if I can get this line without laughing my ass off just by how ridiculous the English and all these wording are. Oh, boy. After I just drank some water, now let's go. What happened, homespuns? Have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a play tour! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I literally don't know what the hell that means. Like, what did I just read? Like, what did I just say? Like, I don't know what this means. Like, I respect people who go into theater and like, go into the Shakespearean theater or be a Shakespearean actor and actually understand like how to actually act for this. Because I'm just reading them in a funny voice and like trying to, like, man, oh boy, I should have read this beforehand, like instead of going into blind, because I'm just laughing at everything I'm saying and breaking and giving commentary on it because like, it's so ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on. I should have just went to Wikipedia and found the like summary. But even then, I probably won't understand it. Okay, next line for Puck. A stranger pyramid. What the heck? A stranger pyramid than played here. A stranger pyramid and then what the hell? E''er. Pyramid than Eeyore played here. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna call what. Okay, what the hell? What? Is this the origin of the Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh? It's like Eeyore. Like Eeyore. Did the Christopher author just like read what was the play called Midsummer Dream and like just hear, hey, Eeyore, that's a funny word. I'll name my donkey at it. Like, oh boy. Well, he only shows up he only shows up in one scene, like one part. Okay, Act 3, Scene 2. Oh yeah. Oh wow. He has his first line is actually in this part, actually really long. All right, all right, everyone. Let's see if I can actually do this and not break, not like have a blooper. But oh my god, the ridiculousness of this play. Okay, my my mistress with the monster is in love, near in her close and consecrated bow. While she was in her dole and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stores, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. Oh, nuptial day. Oh, damn. Oh, man, I messed up there, but oh well. The shallowest thick skin of that Byron sort, who pyramids presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, an ass nose I fixed on his head, anon his this be must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that's the creeping fowl's eye. Oh, Russ's pock me, and so oh my goodness. All rusted buttered coals may insult, writhing and crawling at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky, so as to this sight away his fellows fly. And at our stamp here at no one falls. What the hell? Let me just say that. What the? And at our stamp, he or it or one's falls. He murder cries and helps some Athenian call. No crap. Let me just skip that, boys. I really want to know this. Like, what the hell? Like, what the heck did I just like the words? And at Earth stamp, he here or one falls. He murder cries and helps from Athens calls. Their senses thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats from you, yeah, thus all things catch. I led them on in this suspected fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania wait, and straightway loved an ass. What the heck? This made no sense. Oh crap! Oh man, I just rhymed. Man, this Shakespeare rhyming is getting to me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm just thinking of the last line. All right, so she waked up and she liked the donkey, because I know ass is like another name for a donkey. So I'm assuming a donkey, because I don't think Shakespeare would say, "Oh no, yeah, this Titania girl, no, fairy queen." That's what it was. Never mind. I remember this fairy queen. This fairy queen named Titania woke up and looked straight at an ass. But whose ass? But whose butt did she look at when she wake up? Like, what? That would just be weird, just waking up and like, oh, there's a butt crack in front of me. Okay. And then the butt farts in front of her. That'd be the worst wake-up call ever. So I'm assuming it's a donkey, because I don't think Shakespeare would be that vulgar, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I literally forgot all the Shakespeare I read in school, so whatever. All right, Puck. Let's read the next line for Puck. I took him sleeping, That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side. That and when he waked, of force she must be eyed. Yep, don't know what that is. Not gonna wonder in it. Let's quickly go to the next one. This is the woman, but not this the man. But just what the? Just say this is the girl, this is the woman, and this is the man. Why does it have to be? This is the woman, but not this is the man. This is the woman, but not this the man. What do you? Just give me the regular English of 2021. Just give me the English of that. Like, damn it, I picked the wrong site to listen, like read off of. I want a better translation. Oh well. Okay, I'm reading for his next line. Then fate o'errules that one man holding trough a million fails, confounding oath on oath. Whatever. Let's go into his next one then. I have no comment on that. Alright, next puck line. I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow. I mean, I like the I go, looking how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow. I like the rhyme, but I don't know what the Tartar's bow is. Swifter than arrow, so I'm guessing he's going fast? Okay, whatever. Next line for Puck. Captain, our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fate. What the heck? How do you... Let me restart that again, because, oh my god, like, I just got caught up by the, like, pronunciations. So, starting again. Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistaken by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be! Okay, now I get the last line makes sense now. Like, oh, that's one of my favorite lines so far to say. Lord, what fools these mortals be! Lord, what fools these mortals be! Lord? What fools these mortals? No, I can't. I'm trying to say like a question, but let me say it again. Lord, what fools these mortals be! And they probably take the Lord out and just say, what fools those mortals be! Oh, well. Man, I'm surprised he has another line. It would have been just perfect to end it there, but let's go to the next line. Then will two at once woo one. That must needs to be sports alone, and those things do best please me. That befoul preposterously. Did Shakespeare just want to rhyme with me and like an ly like Lee? Okay, I understand that he's rhyming at the very end of his sentences with the word at the end here, but I don't know. Preposterously. That's the first time I actually seen that in my life. I just, like, when going out, I just said preposterous. Like, that's preposterous. What the? Preposterous. I don't know how you would go and say that befall preposterously. Okay, let's see if he has any more lines in this play. I don't know how many lines there are in a Shakespeare play or how many acts there are, but hey, look, I found him. He has 2 more. Okay, let's see here for Puck. Believe me, King of Shadows, I missed... Oh, that wasn't a period? Okay, never mind, I gotta restart again. Restarting again. Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me that I shall know the man? By the Athenian gauntlet be had on, and thus blameless proves my enterprise, that I have known of Athenian eyes, and so far I am glad it so did sort, and this their jangling eyes esteem a sport. Okay, yeah, the rhyming. How is sport into this? Like, is it saying, nice job, sport, you did it, sport, or nah, sport, you didn't do good. You get them next time. Is he saying that, like, in that way? Like, Man, you're really a steam sport. Huh. Don't know what happened here, but hopefully his next line will be somewhat easier. But we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, hath oft made sport. And like a forester, the crows may thread, even till the eastern gate, all fiery red, open on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns into yellow gold his salt green steams. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day. It must be some old English crap. I don't know what he's talking about. Come on, makes sense this time. Let's see what his next line is. Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one. Ah, no, it was a great rhyme. That was a great rhyme. And then the last line just like, oh crap, damn it. I rhymed again. Oh my god, the Shakespeare rhyme is affecting me. Like the last line, here comes one, just ruins it. Like, you couldn't think of another rhyme that goes with town and down. That was such a, I had so much joy reading that. Maybe my new favorite, nah. Yeah, there's like a song, but oh well. Okay. Entering Lysander here, and here's his line to Lysander. They called him Lysander, they couldn't say Lysander off. But oh well. Again, this is long gone by then. Alright, Buck's next line. Here, villain. Here, villain. Here, villain. Here, villain. Drawn and ready, where art thou? Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou? Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou? Are they getting into a fight? Oh, never mind. His next line. Follow me then to plainer ground. So he's doing thou and rhyming with ground. Oh, that's pretty nice. Follow me then to plainer ground. Okay. Go, Demetrius. My goodness. Oh, no, I was just like, oh, wow, that's actually a cool name. Demetrius. Lysander and Demetrius. Oh. Damn it, I should have just gone with their lines instead of Puck. I don't even saw Puck like, oh, Puck from ReZero. Like, isn't this where the author got the name Puck from? Was he a big fan of this play from Shakespeare? Alright, Puck then. Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars? Telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars? And wilt not come? Come, recreant. Come, thou child. I will whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee. What? So, is he mad? Like, is Puck mad at either Demetrius or Lysander? I don't know, like, what's he, like, why am I drawing a sword? No, is he drawing a sword at me, or what's going on here? Yeah, more rhymes. His next line is, follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here. But, what? No manhood here? What is going on? Oh boy. Okay, next line of Puck. Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not? I like the ho, ho, ho part, and like saying coward, but don't know what's going on there. Go right. Next line for Puck. Come hither, I am here. Come hither, I am here. I'm assuming he missed the whatever attack he made, saying like, aha, you missed the attack. I was here all along. Oh, okay. So, that's cool. Puck has like the last line of this act here, or this scene here. Let's see. Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad. What the hell? No, I'm just gonna ignore that one. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, his last line in here. Please let me be finished with this. I don't want to read any more of this play. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. This is a horrible idea. I gotta go through with it. To the very end. Like Puck here. On the ground. Sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye. Gentle lover remedy. Sorry for that. Sorry for that sound effect. It literally says on the screen here, squeezing the juice on Lysander's eyes. So I'm like, I'm trying to like replicate squeezing, like. It's like, sorry for that. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight. Oh, thy former lady's eyes. And the country's proper known, that every man shall take his own. In your waking shall you be known. Jack shall have jail, now shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well. Oh, okay, let this be a happy ending. Come on. Come on. Enter Puck. Oh my goodness, there's more. Come on, no more. Oh, no. Damn it. That's like the third time or fourth time I rhymed by accident. Okay, come on. This next line is, now, when thou wakest, with thine fool's eyes peep. All right, next, quickly goes the next line. Fairy King, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark. Fairy King, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark. I do not know what the hell that was. Like, what did that mean? But, like, what? What is a lark? Oh, I guess that's it for me. I guess that's it for Puck here. How many acts does this play have? I'm down to a 5 already. I've been clicking and clicking. I was like, it's going for so long. Come on. Come on. Just let it end. Let Puck end. Oh. I guess that's it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's for folks at home who are just listening to this. I don't have like a screen recorder, but damn it, there's Puck's here again. But yeah, I'm just recording this using a microphone. So sorry for not, showing you the screen. But yep. Okay, another monologue. Oh boy. This one's a doozy. Okay, just had my water break. Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behows the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with withery tasks fordone. Now the wasted bread do go low, whilst the screaming owl, screaming loud, puts the wretched that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that the graves are gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his right. In the churchway past the glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's teen, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust beneath the door. Okay, well, is he a bad guy now? Okay. What the? I'm guessing this is like the monologue that ends the play. Oh, this is the. Oh, nice. Puck gets the very last line of the play. Let's go. I take. Oh, no. That's a big one. Never mind. This play still sucks. Okay, it's very last line. Last line to play, and then I can go to the sonnet. Alright, let's go. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. In this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentle, do not reprehend, If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearthed luck, now to scape and serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Yeah, it's done. I guess it ended all as well. Oh boy. Finally, it ended. It ended. Okay, with that finally over, the Midsummer's, I forgot the name already. Okay, time to go to a lover's complaint. Honestly, I thought about not doing it just because of how long I just found out right now. Like, instantly look through the entire poem line by line, and it says total amount of lines is 330. I'm like, oh boy, I just did that reading for a Midsummer's Fairy thing, and like, oh, I don't want to do it, but oh well. I mean, I did say I'd do it for the podcast, for this episode, and I'm a man of my word. Oh no. But 330 lines. Hopefully I don't crack. Alright, let's go. A bad reading of A Lover's Complaint. Amateur reading edition. I guess I should say the date it's from. 1609? I don't know. Probably for transparency. Alright, let's start from the first line. Wait, what? Damn, I messed up. Alright, now starting from the first line. From off a hill whose concave womb reworded, a plainful story from a sistering vale. My spirits to attend this double voice accord, and down I lay to list the Santoon tale. Ere long espied a fiddle made full pale, tearing up papers, breaking rings a twain, stirring her world with sorrows, winds, and rain. Not too bad. First 5 lines, not too bad, not too bad. Honestly, I didn't understand line 4, but guess I haven't cracked yet. Upon her head a plated hive of straw, which fortified her visage from the sun, whereon the thought might think sometime it saw the carcass of beauty spent and done. Time had not sightened all that youth begun, nor youth all quit, but spite of heaven's full rage. Some beauty peeped through latest of seared age. Oft did she heave her napkin to her eyeing, which of it had conceited characters, laundering the silken figures in the brine. That season wove her palate in tears, all often reading what content it bears, as often shrinking undistinguished it wove in clamors of its eyes both high and low. Oh my goodness, oh my god, that mistake. You can hear, I can't pronounce what these, like what the website, like the wording was. I'm like, wait, how do I say it? Oh my god. Already 15 lines in, and I'm bummer broken. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm guessing this person, whoever's this extremely long poem, it's just 330 lines of compliments. Like I'm fine with just having a compliment now in modern times, but like really, in like, what's it, the Elizabethan, I can't pronounce it, Elizabeth era, like Queen Elizabeth the First era, like, did you really have to write 200 to 300 lines of poem just to get the first base in order to get that hand holding thing? Like, really? Oh man. I mean, I'm impressed, but like, I would never want to do this just because I'd be stuck in that like I mean, like in that writers, like that problem with writers where I just can't come up with anything after, like the first rhyme. Just like, man, I already said she's pretty. What else can I say? I mean, she looks like the moon, but like, do they like would they understand? Like, well, you look like the moon. Wait, but which type? Like, what's the innuendo? Do I look like a butt? Do I look like the moon when it's like a full moon at the peak? Like, well, what? It's like there, so many things can go wrong in the poem. Uh, and the fact that I really hate rhyming. Yeah, it's like these poems. I know you have to rhyme and stuff, but like, come on, just just say she's pretty and like get on with it. Just like say you're pretty. You know, you want to go out with me. You remind me of this experience I had, or you know, this thing I saw. Some like I don't know, like anything is better than writing a poem this long. Oh boy, here we go again. Off did she heave her napkin to her eyne, which on it conceded character, laundering the silken figures in the brine that seasoned woe had palated in tears, and often reading what contents it bears, as often shrieking undistinguished woe, in clamor of all sides, both high and low. Okay, yeah, I can. This. It's getting to the rhyme part. This. Here it comes. Oh man, I see the rhyme. Up to this day, I don't understand how what was it called soliloquy like even in high school and middle school, I didn't understand what the hell a soliloquy or whatever that Shakespearean like the grammar or literature or like the writing structure is. Like I'm assuming it's this type of rhyming structure. Like I don't know, I'm too late. Like like after doing that hassle of a midsummer's dream or whatever, like I refuse to look it up. Like I don't want to Google it, even though it would take me 5 seconds to actually or type it down and 10 seconds to like read the entire in like 2 sentences and 3 sentences that explain to me what it is. Like I refuse. Like this reading like this is torture enough reading this love poem. Ugh. Okay, past line 21. Here we go again. Sometimes her levied eyes their carriage rides, as they battery the spears and ten. Sometimes diverted their poor bottoms tide to the orbed earth. Sometimes they do extend their view right on, anon their gaze lend to every place at once and nowhere fixed. The mind and sight distracted commixed. Her hair nor noose nor tied in format plat, proclaimed in her a careless hand of pride. For some untucked descended her sheathed hat, hanging her pale and pine cheek beside. Some of her thread and fillet still did bide, and true to bondage would not break from thence, though slackly braided in loose negligence. 1,000 favors from among she threw, O amber crystal and a breaded jet, which one by one she in a river threw. Upon those weeping markets she was sent, like usury applying wet to wet, or monarch's hand that let not bounty fall. Oh, damn it, no. I was doing so well. Damn it, line 41. Oh, no. Oh my god, bounty. It wasn't any of that's like the weird wasn't like the weird old English words. It was bounty for some reason. Like I'll bet it's like damn it, bounty. Oh my god, it must be because I used bounty towels today and that's why it tripped me up. Line 41 out of 330. Oh man. Ugh. All right, starting from line 42. Let's do this. Where want cries some, but where excess begs all. Oh, folded schedules has she many a none, which she pursued, side tore, and gave the flood. Cracked many a ring of Posey's gold and bone, bidding them find their scrumptious in mud. Found yet more letters sadly penned in blood, with nearly silked feet and affectionately enswathed a seal to curiously secrecy. God damn it. Oh my god. I messed up. It was line 49 was supposed to be seal to curious secrecy, but I said curiously secrecy. Oh man, I'm starting to rhyme unconsciously. Like it's in big letters on my screen, but I'm like, I'm just like it's so funny. I hate rhyming, but like I do it unconsciously just from reading like the words on screen. Damn, I just rhymed right now. No. Oh. This is what I'm talking about. It's like when I catch myself rhyming, I can't I cringe and like, oh man. Why did I talk too much? This all could have been avoided. Oh man. 950. These often bathe she in her reflexive eyes, and often kiss, and often gain to tear. Cried, O false blood, thou register of lies, what unapproved witness dost thou bear? Inked would have seemed more black than damned here. This sad and top of rage, the lines she rents, big discontent, so breaking their contents. A reverend man that grazes cattle nigh, sometime a blusterer that the ruffle knew, O court of city, and had let go by the swiftest hours, observes as they flew towards this afflicted fancy, vastly through, and, privileged by age, desires to know, in brief, the grounds and motives of her woe. So slides he down upon his green bat, and comely distant sits he by her side, and when he again desires her, besat her grievance with this hearing to divide. If that from him there may be aught applied, with may her suffering ecstasy assuage. This promise in the charity of age. Father, she says. No, oh, no. Oh, so, I was, okay, well, I'm gonna stop at 70 just to get my commentary, just because, no, I didn't mean to say father like that. No. I was so caught up, I'm like, oh my god, I actually understand what they're saying. I believe. I'm like, okay, he's sitting next to her, and oh, the romance is happening, but I'm like, wait, no, damn it. The acting took me too far. No. The moment I read and heard myself say father, she says, I'm like, no, that's not how I wanted to act. Oh, no. It's like, once I get something positive going, I'm actually enjoying myself and understanding, oh my god, I can actually understand the little bits of English here, and then instantly, boom. I feel horrible about myself now. Oh boy. Let's start again. Line 71. Father! Or now, how should I say? Father. Father. Papa. Nah. I don't know. I'm doing this on an instinct, but Father, she says, through in mind you behind the injury of many a blasting hour. Let it not tell your judgment I am owed. Not age, but sorrow, over me hath power. I might as yet have been a spreading flower, fresh to myself, if I had applied love to myself, and known love beside. But woe is me, too early I attend a youthful suit. It was to gain my grace, of one by nature outward so commended, that maiden's eyes struck outward all over his face. Lovelace a dwelling, and made him his place. And when in his fair parts she did abide, she was new large and newly defied. His browny locks did hang in a crooked curl, and every light ascension of the wind. Upon his lips their silken parcel hurls. What sweet to do, and to do would aptly find. Each eye that saw him did enchant the mind, for on his visage was in little drawn, which largeness thinks in paradise was sawn. Small show of man was yet upon his chin. His phoenix down began but to appear, like unshorn velvet on that teamless skin, whose bared out brag the web it seemed to wear, yet shows his visage that by cost more dear, and nice affections wavering stood in doubt, if best were as it was, or best without. Oh my goodness, no. I can't. Oh my goodness. When I read his phoenix down, I instantly wanted to burst out laughing. Oh, I stopped at line 99. Yeah, but like when I read his phoenix down, I'm like, ooh. I'm pretty sure that's an innuendo for penis, but they couldn't. I'm pretty sure penis was a different word back then. So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna be using my little phoenix now, and we're gonna get busy. This phoenix is gonna grow into a bird, or I don't know what. Like, what is a like? I'm pretty sure phoenix is like the final form of a bird. Like, I really don't understand. Like, just call it a dong, or like just call it the rod or something. Like, honestly, when you use animals, it's like, it's creative, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather just say dick or penis or whatever. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to bring like an animal into your sentence. But I am impressed, and it's like, alright, line 99. His qualities were bestious at his form, for maiden tongue he was, and therefore a free. Yet if men moved him, was he such a storm? As oaf twixt May and April is the sea, when winds breathe wet, untidy though they be. His rudeness so with his authorized youth, delivery falseness in the pride of truth. Well could he ride, and often men would say, that horse his meddy from his rider takes, proud of subjugation, noble by the sway. What rounds, what bounds, what course, what stops he makes, and controversy hence a question takes, whether the horse by him became his deed, or he is managed by the well-doing steed. But quickly on this side the verdict went, his real aptitude gave life and grace to appertainings and to ornament, accomplished in himself, not in his case. All aids themselves made fairer by their place, come for additions, yet their purpose trim, pierce not his grace, but were all graced by him. And so, on the trip of his subduing tongue, all kinds of arguments and questions deep, all replications prompt, and reasoning strong, for his advantage still did wake and sleep, to make the weeper laugh, the laugh weep. He had the dialect in different skills, catching all passions in its craft of will. That he did in the general bosom reign. O young, of old, and sexes both enchanted, to dwell with him in thoughts, or to remain, in personal duty, following where he haunted, consents bewitched, ere he desire, have granted, and dialogued for him what he would say, asked their own wills, and made their wills obey. Many there were that did his picture get, to serve their eyes, and in it put their mind. Like fools that in this imagination set, the goodly objects which abroad they find, old lands and mansions therein thou assigned, and laboring in mo pleasures to bestow upon them. Then the truly gouty landlord which doth own them. Oh my goodness, no. Oh my god, no, I do not want to. No, that. That voice, no. No. I just made it more creepy than it already is. This. Almost halfway there. Come on, I can finish this. I can get through this. Oh my goodness. Line 142. Oh my god. Just bear it. Just bear it. Just bear it, me. Be the bunny that actually finishes this. Don't quit. Don't quit when you're almost there. Oh man. So many have, and that never touched his hand. Sweetly supposed the mistress of his heart, my woeful self, that did in freedom stand, and was my own, fee simple, not in part, with what his art and youth in art. Threw my affections in his charm power, reserved the stock, and gave him all my flower. Yet did I not, as some my equals did, demand of him, nor, being desired, yield, finding myself in honor so forbid. With safest distance I mine honor shield. Experience for me many bulwarks building, of proofs new breeding which remain the foil of this false jewel and his amorous spoil. But whoever shunned my precedent, the destined ill she must herself essay, or force examples gainst her own content, to put the bypass perils in her way. Counsel may stop a while, but will not stay. For when we rage, a vice is often seen, by blunting us to make our wits more keen. Nor give it satisfaction to our blood, that we must curb it upon others' proof, to be forebode the sweets that seem so good, for fear of harms that preach in our behoof. O appetite from judgment stands aloof. The one a palate hath that needs will taste, the reason weep and cry, it is thy last. For further I could say, this man's untrue, and knew the patterns of his foul beguiling. Heard where his plants and others' orchids grew, saw how deceit were gilded in his smiling. Knew vows were ever brokers in his defiling. Thought, characters, and words were merely but art, and bastards of his vows, adulterate heart. And long upon these terms I held my city, till thus he gan besiege me. Gentle maid, have in my suffering youth some feeling pity, and be not of my holy vows afraid. That's to ye sworn to none was ever said, for feast of love I have been called unto. Till now, dear near, invite nor never woo. All of my offenses that abroad you see are errors of the blood with none of the mind. Love made them not, with acture they may be, where neither party is nor true nor kind. They sought their shame, that so their shame did find, and so much less of the shame in me remains. By how much of me the reproach contains, among the many that mine eyes have seen, not one whose flame my heart so much has warmed, or my affection put to the smallest teen, or any of my leisures ever charmed. Harm have I done to them, but never was harmed. Kept hearts in liveries, but mine own was free, and reigned commanding in his monarchy. Look here, what tributes wounded fancy sent me, O pale pearls and rubble red as blood, figuring that they their passions likewise lent me, O grief and blushes, aptly understood, in bloodless white and in crimson mood, effects of terror and dear modesty, encamped in hearts, but fighting outwardly. And oh, behold, these talents of their hair, with twisted meadow amorously impeached. I have received from many a several fair, their kind acceptance weeping beseech, with the annexations of fair gems enriched, and deep-brained sonnets that did amplify each stone's dear nature, worthy and quality, the diamond. Why? 'Twas beautiful and hard, whereto his envisioned properties did tend, the deep green emerald, in whose fresh regard weak sights their sickly radiance do amend, the heaven-hued sapphire and the opal blend, with objects manifold, each severed stone, with wit well blazoned, smiles or made some moan. And I am going to stop at line 217. No, wait, no, that's 218. Never mind, sorry. Oh my god, my throat. Oh, I didn't realize doing that voice for so long. Doing that voice for so long would actually cause it so much pain. Oh, I need to take a liquid break. Ah, damn, I just rhymed. All right. Wait, no. Yeah, not ready yet. All right. I'm at 219. I wonder if I can get 100 lines in and like finish the entire poem, but I don't know. Let's see. But then the voice is like, I don't want to use my natural voice just because I was like, well, that's not really exciting. It's not challenging. Like, I'm surprised I haven't broke, like, I haven't broke yet. Like, when I did Midsummer, but I'm like, this love poem is just boring. Like, I honestly, like, I'm more interested in knowing what the heck the fairy did. Like, the fairies and Oberon and, like, whatever the donkey did. Rather than this like, this is, like, as I'm reading it, I'm like, yes, this is just big compliments to the girl or to whoever, that's like, maybe the dude. Like, just compliment after compliment. Each paragraph, or like each 10 lines or 6 or 5 lines, it's just one big compliment. It's like, what? It's like, it's literally like all synonymous with each other. Like, it's the same thing. It's just, you're just putting more fancy words in there each time. It's like, come on. Freaking writing a poem just to get an affection. I'm pretty sure the girl doesn't even want to read it. Like, it, like, I'm pretty sure if I wrote a poem this long and then I gave it to someone like, hey, I've been thinking about you and I enjoyed our time, like the time we had at the cafe last Wednesday, and well, because we had to cancel, our date plan earlier this week, I instead wrote this poem for you just because I didn't know if we could, I didn't know that maybe your schedule, my schedule might change at the last minute. So I wrote this 320 line poem for you so you can read on your transport to, whatever you're going to be using in order to get to work. So I hope you would like it. It's my feelings. I'm trying to write down, in word form, my feelings for you and what I experienced when we started dating until this point. And then the girl's like, wait, how long is it? 320 pages? Like 320 lines? Hell no. My commute's only 5 minutes. What? I don't have 5 minutes to read all this. Oh. I know that's really nihilistic, but I'm knowing how busy and how everyone, how hard everyone's just trying to survive and gain their salaries now in these days. I'm like, really? you're really going to be doing that? It's like, really? You're really gonna make me be reading when I can just be watching a video instead? Or like, can you at least, actually put this in word form and like record you like reading it and then give it to me? Because like honestly, if I was placed in that situation, I don't know, like if I was placed in that situation, I wouldn't want like the girl or the dude like to read the actual like just sending a Google Doc and like reading it. Like no, I don't want her to like or him to like suffer through that. Like I'd rather just make a video or make an audio file and just like send it, just because the commute or the drive might take long, might be traffic, and like when she gets home or something, just like I don't want like more paper filling their house or paper filling their luggage or backpack, whatever they bring to the workplace or home. It's like no, it's like make it convenient. Don't make more trash. Like yeah, poems are my thing. I'm so sorry that I went to a really depressing place. But I'm like nice. Way to go, Shakespeare. Hopefully, this poem got many people laid. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's try to finish this. Lo, all these treasures of affections hot. Oh, pensive and subdued desires the tender. Nature hath charged me that I hoard them not, and yet them up where I myself must render. That is to you my origin and ender. For these, O force, must your oblations be, since I their altar, you impatron me. Oh then, advance of yours that endless hand, whose white weighs down the airy scales of praise. Take all these smiles to your own command, hallowed with signs that burning lungs did raise. What me, your minister, for you obeys, works under you, and to your audit comes. There distract parcels in combined sums. Lo, this suffice but sent me from a nun, or sister, sanctioned of holiest note, which late her noble suit in court did shun, whose rarest havings made the blossoms dote. For she was sought by spirits of richest coat, but kept cold distance, and did thence removed suspend her living in eternal love. But oh, my sweet, what labor is to leave the thing we have not, mastering what not strives, playing the place which did not form receive, playing patient sports in unconstrained grieves, that her fame so to herself contrives the scars of battle, scathed by their flight, and makes her absence valiant, not her might. Oh, pardon me, in that my boast is true. The accident which brought me to her eyes, upon the moment did her force subdue, and now she would the caged cloister fly. Religious love put out religion's eye. Not to be tempted would she be enmoored, and now to tempt all liberty procured. How mighty then you are! Oh, hear me tell the broken bosoms that to me belong, all empty, all their fountains in my well, and mine I pour your ocean all among. I strong o'er them, and you strong o'er me, being strong. Must for your victory us all congest. Let's compound love to psychic your cold breast. My parts had power to charm a sacred nun, who, disciplined, I, diet in grace. Believe her eyes when they to assail begun, all vows and secretions giving place. Oh, must potential love, a vow, bond, nor space. in thee hath neither sting not nor confine, for thou art all, and all our things else are thine. When thou impressest what our precepts worth, O stale examples, when thou wilt inflame, how coldly these impediments stand forth. O wealthy, O filial fear, law, kindred fame. Love's arms are peace, gainst rule, gainst sense, gainst shame, and sweetens in the suffering pangs it bears, the lows of all forces, shocks, and fears. Now, all these hearts that do on mine depend, feeling a break, with pleading groans they pine, and supplicant their sides to your extend, to leave the battery that you make against mine, lending soft audience to my sweet design, and credence so to that strong bonded oath that shall prefer and undertake my troth. This said, his watery eyes did dismount, whose sights till then were levied on my face, each cheek a river running from a font, with British current downward flowed apace. Oh, how the channel to his stream gave grace, who glazed with crystal gate the glowing roses that flame through water which they hue encloses. O Father, what a hell of witchcraft lies in the small orb of one particular tear, but with the intuition of the eyes. What rocky heart to water will not wear? What breast could so cold that is not warmed here? O cleft effect, cold modesty, half wrath. Both fire from hence and chill extinguisher hath. For I his passion, but an art of craft. Even there resolve my reason in tears. There my white stole of chastity I daft. Shuck off my sober guards and civil fears, appear to him as he has to me appears, all melting. Though our drops this difference bore, his poisoned me, and mine did him restore. In him a plentitude of subtle matters, applied to cathels, all strange forms of receives, O burning blushes, or of whooping water, or swooning palaces, and he takes and leaves, in either aptness, as it bears deceives. To blush at speeches rank to weep in woes, or to turn white and swoon at tragic shows. That not a heart which in his level came could escape the hall of his all-hurting aim, showing fair nature is both kind and tame, and veld and dumb did win whom he would maim. Against the thing he sought he were exclaimed, when he most burned in heart-wish luxury. He preached pure maid, and praised co-chastity. Thus, merely with the garment of a grace, the naked and concealed fiend he covered. That, the unexpected, gave the tempered place, which like a cherubim above them hovered, who young and simple would not be loved so. Ay me, I fail, and yet do question make, what should I do again for such a sake? Oh, that infected moisture of his eye, oh, that false fire which in his cheek so glowed, oh, that forced thunder from his heart did fly, oh, that sad breath his spongy lungs bestowed, oh, that all that borrowed motion seemed owed, would yet again betray the foretrayed, and now, new pervert, a reconciled maid. What the hell? Really? Wow, I'm actually impressed considering like how degenerate I am. I'm like, wow. Shakespeare ended with the word pervert. Well, the last line or sentence had the word pervert in it. I'm like, wow, respect. Like I literally thought this poem was going to be, or was it sonnet? Yeah, I think it's a poem. Like I literally thought this poem was going to be a bore, and as I was reading, I'm like, oh, I didn't crack, because like it literally was boring. Like I didn't understand anything. Like nothing caught me like off guard. It's like, what? Like this is so boring. I don't understand any of this love crap. And then I saw Pervert. I'm like, ooh, like I understood that one, but I'm like, ah, damn it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's not the pervert like in like, ecchi or hentai. I'm like, I think it's a pervert where it's like it corrupted or like it was wicked or it it wasn't pure anymore. Like I think it was that type of pervert. Like I don't like I don't think Shakespeare is the one that's like you pervert. Uh, but yeah, it's finally over. It's like my opinion on it is honestly I like Midsummer. I like the Midsummer play better than this crappy poem just because really poems aren't my thing and I don't see any romance in this poem and these lines in this writing. I just see it as words and like trying to find out the funny lines or like the thing that makes me crack. But eh, to the people back in old England or Wales or even Scotland that maybe read this sonnet, a lover's complaint, huh? To them, if you got someone to love you or went on a date, cheers. Cheers to the people who really like this poem. Not for, I'm not a big fan, but someone out there is gonna really appreciate, the writing on it. So I'm just gonna leave you with that. This is the end of episode 2. My goodness, I am so tired from reading it. 300 and it wasn't even 320 lines. It was like 330. 10 more extra lines, and I still didn't understand it. All I knew was that it had a bunch of O's, O's, that, oh. I mean, to put a capital O there, I'm like, it's easy to read, but like, I don't understand it. Well, hope everyone enjoyed, my crappy reading of Shakespeare that I just did for fun and randomly and didn't do any of the research on the poems or plays beforehand. Just clicked on what was on the screen and thought I'd just record it just for fun. Well, hope everyone enjoys. Bye.